Jacob, thanks for joining us today. I'm excited to see and learn more about the Atlas app and your experience on Juno and Stargaze networks. Thanks for coming on today. To start, could you please provide an overview of the Atlas app and its functionalities?
Yeah, definitely. So the Atlas app is a group of smart contract on chain. So everything you see in our app, it's on chain. So we have two products so far. The first one is the Raffle system, where a user can create a raffle with the NFT. So you can use one NFT, as much NFT as you would like, to create a raffle system, which is pretty cool because it's all on chain. And the good part about it, for the randomness, we are using noise. So it's like a two IBC connecting to noise with a
Mm-hmm.
beacon and back and forth when you create a raffle. At the end of the raffle, the contract requests the randomness from noise, and it's all done that way. So it's pretty nice because like every aspect is decentralized.
We had a chat with you before a wee while back. This was all just an idea at the time, wasn't it? It was like you were on, you were really hugely part of the community. And so I just want you to remind the community who doesn't know you, what was your inspiration and like what were you trying to build in the first place? Were you trying to build an NFT platform or were you just trying to get the community going with NFTs? Let's dive back to there.
Yeah, I would say back in Juno, like when like I would say just trying to like get the Juno community to be more involved with
Yeah.
NFTs and stuff, but unfortunately the Juno community is not that much into NFTs. So we did launch a collection on Juno, right? Called the Atlas, but that didn't do well at all. We didn't have like much involvement, so which was unfortunate because like for me, I'm still a fan of Juno, so no matter what.
Yeah.
And I will always support because I was involved in the council and all that, so I'm still pretty involved in following up and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, but for like the app of itself, there were like an already app like that on Terra called Liquid Lab. So we kind of use the platform in a sense for a platform. So one of the core member who built the one on Terra is also working with us into
That's awesome.
building this. So the good thing is we do have like I'm grateful. We do have like a group of like a good smart contract and a great um I would say what's what I'm a great front end dev.
Hmm.
So I'm pretty grateful. So it's kind of like I'm still an unbeliever that's like I have these cool people with me.
It looks beautiful,
And
doesn't it? It's like it's well built, man, and it's very slick. Before we dive deeper, let's do a demonstration on it. So I'm currently sharing the screen for you because you're taking the time on the interview on your phone, so it make life easier for
yeah,
you. Would you mind if I run through some things and ask you what all these things are here? So I'm really
yeah,
interested in what this loans is. I've never seen anything like it in terms of loans.
yeah. So the loan section is basically it's a peer-to-peer NFT loan. So the way it work, you can request a loan
Hmm.
from the contract from everybody. So you, let's for example, you have a bad kid, you don't want to sell it, but you need cash right now. You can request a
That's
loan,
excellent.
and anybody from the community can lend you the request token you ask, with like an interest rate, and also during the phase of you requesting the loan, the NFT never leave your wallet. So you can have different NFT, you request a loan on it, but you still have the NFT on your wallet. You can transfer it. You can do all whatever you want with it. The NFT only leave your wallet when the loan is funded. So when you request a loan, right, you go on a page. You like, I request a loan. So this back kit, the floor price of back kit is 150, I think, right now. So let's
Hmm.
say you request a 50,000 stars loan. So you go on a platform, you request that. So that's just like a you sign that transaction. That's like, yo, everybody, this is the loan request I want. Anybody
Hmm.
can lend you that fund, but throughout that process, the back kit still stay in your wallet. But
Aye.
when someone lend you the stars, the NFT leave your wallet and go into the smart contract. And when you pay
Yeah,
back the stars plus the
yeah,
interest, you get your NFT back. So for
very cool.
example, if you request a loan period for 5 days, so you have to pay the loan back before 5 days. Otherwise, the lender will
Yeah,
keep your NFTs.
different variables in within the smart contract. This is awesome. This gives NFTs a great use case because some people like to hold NFTs, but also some people might want to leverage that and loan it out as well.
Yeah. So I feel like
Excellent
early
stuff.
on, people kind of mess up. Like when you say loan, it's kind of like you are loaning the NFT, but you're not loaning the NFT. You just collateralize the
Putting it
NFT
up as
to
collateral.
press.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Collateral to use.
pretty
And
brilliant. And you can see real use case for like bad kids. You know, bad kids floor price is so high, so some people could actually get good collateral for their NFTs on that. That's it's amazing to see. Very good.
so one thing we're gonna add next, right? Like one thing we've been seeing on the platform right now is like people are requesting loan that's higher than the value of the NFT, right? So
Yeah,
which is that's why people not I'm not gonna lend you anything. Like if you need to be at least at most 60 to 80% of the value of the NFT. So just in case you default on the NFT, I can sell it back. And the good thing with Stargaze, they have infinity pool and collection offer. So one thing we're gonna add soon is like a button where like if someone default, you can quickly sell
yeah,
that NFT for profit. And also we plan on
awesome,
adding some kind of like a viewable badge per NFT, so you can see which NFT is safe, which loan is safer, which one is good. So basically, we're gonna look at like the value of the NFT, and if the person requests higher than the value, it's gonna be at risk. So kind of like had like a verifiable badge, so the user doesn't get scared.
we'll get into a little bit of the raffles because I wanted to chat to you about you can denominate them in Juno now as well, but we'll get into that in a
Yeah.
sec. Let's back it up a little. You initially launched Atlas. Well, you never launched anything on Juno, but the idea was Juno. You launched an NFT collection. What platform was that on? Was it on Raccoon or something like that?
No, the NFT launch was on Loop.
That's right. It was on Loop. Yes, yes, that's
Yeah,
right.
it was a loop. Yeah, it was a loop. you,
That-
you know, how did that go?
I
Yeah, it
did
was.
want to ask you an honest question about you launched that, so effectively it was on Juno Network, and you've now decided to launch this beautiful application on Stargaze. Can you explain the primary reason for this decision? Because you could have launched this application on Juno, considering it Loop failed you, so to speak. I just wanted to know what your choice of Stargaze was over Juno. Really,
I would
what was
say
it?
in Juno, there's barely any NFT user. You know what I mean? Like we launched it on Juno. I would say I was like pretty involved in Juno, so I would say pretty well known in like the Juno
Yeah.
community. We launched the NFT on Juno, didn't do as well,
Hmm.
and Juno didn't have much NFT interaction. So if we were spending on fun into the
Yeah.
platform, so if we launch it on Juno, we will not get any traffic. And also Stargaze is the home of NFT, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it kind of
yeah,
makes
for
sense
sure.
um,
I'm
to launch this.
hearing that's very well answered, but I'm hearing some community members are saying like Juno needs an NFT marketplace. It needs to kickstart an NFT sort of scene. But you're kind of counter arguing that, saying, "Well, I did try that, and it never kickstarted a scene." So, what would your opinion be on Juno creating an NFT marketplace? Do you think it would matter?
Um, the thing is like early on, I was like, they were like that NFT marketplace that was supposed to launch. What was the name again? The
Well,
Complay.
Complay were building it.
Yeah, so that didn't launch. But
Yeah,
also with NFT, I would say for Juno, the best play would be to work with Stargaze, maybe to get like a Stargaze outpost on Juno, and also try to get the token. Juno listed on Stargaze as well. So like user can create NFT and denom the NFT in Juno as well. You know what I mean? And also like the Juno community can create like a collection for Juno on Stargaze and denom it in Juno. You see what happened with Celestia, and also
Yeah.
that would be more common. And with Stargaze V2 coming up soon, you'll be able to do all that, and that will rally the community. You know what I mean? Because the NFT is such a powerful way to kind of like engage your community. So I can see like if a core Juno member launch a NFT on Stargaze, nominating either Juno or maybe USDC,
Yeah.
and kind of like market it as a way to rally the community. The fund will be used maybe to fund Juno development and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
would be
It's
that would be
awesome.
fun. So, yeah, that's a good way to go. I would say for Juno, we just need an application that's like key and like people really want to use, and kind of like, as long as the thing I've seen with blockchain, as long as you have one key application that can rally the community, that's one way to kind of like bring back the audience. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like tricky with Juno, like with all the things that happen as well.
I
So
think it's got now.
yeah,
It's got a great opportunity now because what you see on Juno now with the charter is everyone gets a fair crack at it now. There's no
yeah,
more backdoor deals. There's no more like we're funding this and that. Juno's trying to attract builders who want to build now, not just people who just want money. Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah, and I
Speak.
like the new governance system too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's really
it's been a long process to be fair, but I've believed in the people who's like working hard to try and get it going, and now I see already we have a developer role. The person who's signed up for it is going to be like development support, but also the ability to build things as well. And I think that was one thing that Juno lost was a few projects who needed help just trying to, yeah, they can build applications and games and stuff, but they don't really know how to hook it up to the blockchain. Juno never really had anybody there to help them, sort of like, well, this is how you do that, this is how you connect your wallet. And so we struggled with that. And the charters answered that by the RFPs went through for hiring someone who can just be that assistant, who can just solely help people connect it to the chain.
yeah, true.
Um,
The thing with Stargaze, right? Which was really great. When we start working right on pushing the app on Stargaze, the amount of like support and dev support we got was like insane. I was like, it's crazy, because
yeah,
like we test everything on testnet, right? Like Jorge and like the whole team, we're like, we need such. They always responded back to us, right? Like we had
yeah,
early on, we had some issue with setting up like a relayer and like with noise testnet. Jorge
yeah,
literally went in and pushed the relayer and do all this and kind of like have a
yeah,
meeting with
and
them. So this team is top notch in like helping. Like if you're launching, they're gonna help as much as they can and stuff. Um, yeah, so that's one thing we need to cultivate also in Juno, and mostly like also the community interaction. Um, kind of like revive that where like if you launch on Juno,
mhm,
you'll get user. You know what I mean? So if we
yeah.
can get that in action, that would be amazing. Because
So what do you think about? Would it be a possibility or an idea for you to launch this on Juno as well, or what would you think would be best? I mean, we're getting into the realm again of why would I want it on Juno when you have it on Stargaze? Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
This
because
is trying.
we plan for the app to be multi-chain, because the goal is like
Yeah,
my goal is not just to launch a raffle or loan system. We're gonna have a game, some kind of
yeah,
like web smart contract based game, right, on Atlas app and other thing. So my goal is just to be multi-chain as well.
yeah,
Because like I say, like the end goal for this application is to become a social fi.
yeah.
Where like there's other thing that I will share soon, but like, I'm not sharing yet. But like
No, no
that I have
worries.
background that I'm working on. So it's like basically the end goal is I want to build all this without a token, right? So we're gonna use our NFTs
Uh huh.
and build all of this. So one Atlas app that we are down. Technically, we don't have a token, and
Mm-hmm.
my goal is kind of like utilize NFT as the governance system and like rally the community on everything we build, so we can have like a group of user there. That's all NFT holders, and everything we build, we know we're gonna have a base amount of user, and we keep building, and everything we build on top of that add value to the NFTs, and because of that, the NFT holder will work kind of like as a marketing
Yeah.
agent, you could say, because everything we build brings value to your NFTs to the NFT. So, as an NFT holder, your task, literally what I ask every, because we launch a collection called Gekkies on Stargaze. So
Mm-hmm.
all we do is kind of like, um, as a Gekki holder, we don't ask you anything. Just share the world. Everything we build gonna add value to the collection. So if you go on the home page and you click,
Yes.
you're gonna see Trade Geckos. So that's the collection we launch on Stargaze. Um, so that's that
Oh,
my
yeah,
big.
yeah, yeah. There we go.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
got
I
it
don't know
now.
if you know about the Geckos, but that's like, yeah, that's part of our project.
Yes, I got it here. I'm sharing the one thing with there, but yeah, but you can, if any of the viewers want to see, click on that and it will take you to the Stargaze page, which
Yeah,
is listed the Geckos there. It's pretty cool actually. But yeah, this is amazing. So we're talking multi-chain, we're talking hooking this up to Juno. This is all really exciting. Someone told me raffles denominated in Juno. Can you show me how that works, mate?
yeah.
I don't really. I was trying
So
to work it out today, but I couldn't see how you do it.
yeah, so there's actually one raffle already. I want to show you how to create a raffle, but like if you go
Okay.
down, let me see, where's that raffle? So there's one in Juno. There's like I don't know, Andres. He put a raffle in Juno.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, and
So
Geki's
when
there.
you go in the second row, you're gonna see the Geckos. Yeah, that's in
Sorry,
Juno.
what's it? And here? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Second row, you're gonna see the Gecki with the laser eyes.
Yep, that's me.
Yeah, so click on it, and that one is
Yep,
in Juno. So
awesome.
why not the way it work? You have to IBC the Juno into Stargaze,
Yeah.
but we did add a functionality. We did add skip API, but we had to remove it for now. We're gonna add it soon.
Mm-hmm.
So what we plan on doing in the next few days is kind of like we skip API. Even if your Juno is on Juno, you will be able to buy Raffle, and in the background, the skip API will
Puts it
trade the
across.
will IBC the NFC this Juno on stars and buy the raffle for you all in one transaction. So why now you
Yeah.
still have to go there, IBC the
Yep.
Juno to Stargaze, but we plan to. My goal is to abstract the chain, so
This is
doesn't matter
what
where your
the.
token. So if you click on the add IBC, add stars on top of your screen,
All right, so I've got to move from Cosmos Hub to Stargaze or Juno to Stargaze.
yeah. And also in the next few days, we're gonna add the skip API too. So the user
So
won't
can I
need to
just do it?
yeah. So the cool thing with
That's
that skip
brilliant.
API, the way you're gonna make it work, right? Let's say Raffle is in Juno, right? But you don't have any Juno, but you have Atom in Cosmos Orb, right? Or
Yeah.
you have Osmosis in Osmosis.
Yeah.
You can still participate in a raffle. So when you click buy raffle, you click the token you wanna use for it. So it might not be Juno. So in the background, you
Doing a
don't you,
swap.
you're gonna swap it to Juno
Yeah.
and
That's
IBC
it.
the Juno to Stargaze and buy the raffle for you all in one transaction. Like,
It just shows goes to show the power of IBC and Cosmos Network. Like you go to any other
yeah,
ecosystem and try and do all this, man, and you're gonna have a headache pretty much for an hour.
yeah, man.
This is so good. Like, why haven't we got the fucking users yet? You know, it's like that's what we need, man. We just need the inflow
Yeah.
of users. And back to my other, I wanted to ask this other question. You know, we're talking about interchain apps. We're talking about synergy with other chains. I think now, especially in this market at the time of recording, you know, we're altcoins are really struggling. Cosmos Network's really struggling. Do you think we need to help each other as a full
Oh,
ecosystem
more
now?
man. The
You know,
Cosmos is
it's
uh
too independent.
too
Everybody
fragmented,
wants
man.
to,
Too
yeah,
fragmented.
yeah. We
I don't
need
know why,
to,
yo.
I think we've got such a, like you say, fragmented, but we're so tunnel visioned on each another's chain. I think if we just start helping each other out in a way, I've always said this, I'd like to meet up with other chains and discuss, like interchain apps all the way, outposts everywhere. Just put cause and wasm everywhere, and see what we
Yeah,
build.
yeah, it's gonna
This is
be
great,
even
man.
better now with the atom. With the Cosmos upgrading Cosmoism is about to be fun, yo. Can't wait to launch a validator node and like control to DAO. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so
Yeah,
much fun. I'm
yeah,
like
100%.
anything blockchain, I like I'm all in. It's like I love blockchain. Like for me, that's even why like I changed my major in school. Like I'm doing cybersecurity now. Where like
Oh yeah,
I'm not. Yeah, so it's like I love everything blockchain, and I kind of see the future too. It's like even with the app I'm building right now, like with my team, I'm trying my best to kind of like find a business model into it.
of
So not
course.
just make it like free, and that's one thing I hate with crypto in a sense. Uh, most app tend to go to be free. So what happened when everything go free is like, where are you funding this? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
People don't really think about like the sustainability of it. They're like, let's launch a token. The token
Mm-hmm.
will fund everything, but they don't think about the business
Yeah.
model. And that's one thing I've been trying to do with this
It's
app.
quite
Like,
interesting as well, especially for like America, right? You are quite skeptic in how you launch stuff now because the SEC is quite strict on
yeah,
token launches and all sorts of
yeah, that's
laws.
why I'm not into token launch, man. I'm like,
Yeah,
nope, nope,
and
nope.
and
Keep me with
and
the NFTs.
so you do want to strictly keep it to NFTs because literally I think it delays any laws because it's such
Yeah,
a grey area at the moment as well, NFTs. But yeah, it's quite a smart move. How,
yeah.
can I ask a quick question? Any recommendation? You've created a cool little raffle here, but what if you were to give Juno advice on, how the Juno community can build, support, and attract users to like this application? How would you go about it?
I would say like if I was like on the core team and stuff, I would say try try our best to kind of like make the community more welcoming to
Mm-hmm.
anything building in Juno. So it's kind of like if you the goal should be if you build on Juno, you're gonna have the user, right? And I feel like that's one thing that Juno kind of like after the whole everything is like people have become so skeptical about everything. It's like as long as it's the project is building on Juno, let's support it. Not funding wise, like well, let's talk
Yeah,
community pool, but more like let's be involved. If you're building on Juno, someone gonna start a Twitter space for you. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like if you're building on Juno, there's people already doing space, so like talking about you and like ready to use the app and stuff.
yeah,
Like this thing go a long way because if you're a developer, you're building something, you see the user there, you're gonna be more you're gonna want to build more there
yeah,
because you're like,
for
oh,
sure.
people are loving what I'm building, right?
Yeah.
Because Juno doesn't have like the unlimited slush fund as other
No,
chain, you know,
no,
like it's like
no.
community based now.
Yeah,
So I
exactly.
would say
I mean, I,
that's one
I,
thing.
I, I totally agree with you, man. And we, as our communications sub DAO as it was before the charter, we had so much people to talk to. We had so much great projects to talk to, and it was great having them all in spaces. But everybody's like moved on, and it's like we're struggling to find people. And that's why I reached out to you, and I was like, let's got to get chatting with you again and try and people were asking about NFTs on Juno, so I'm just sort of trying to kickstart that sort of environment. So it's great to have you, Jacob, coming on and sharing your thoughts on it, man. And
Yeah,
lastly,
definitely.
like based on your experience, what common challenges should Juno anticipate, and like engaging with NFT marketplaces and stuff, and how can Juno overcome that? Like you say, you've created a little raffle game here. Um, was there any other cool ideas that you would maybe add into your application as well? You might be shipping at a later date.
Yeah, there's other thing I'm shipping. Just like not sharing anyone now, but maybe after we stop the call, I can share a little bit
Oh
more.
yeah, no worries,
Yeah.
man. It's fine. That's totally fine. But so
But
we've
the
got
thing,
stuff to look forward to. That's good
yeah,
enough
yeah,
for me.
I would say there's a lot of things for me to look forward to that can't wait to.
It'll be something to do with that, innit? Games.
Oh yeah, that game, yeah, we have something cooking there. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun. It's gonna be like some game where like it's on chain too. The first one will be on chain.
Oh, this is
And
brilliant.
it will generate some kind of revenue too for like a Geki's
I think that's what we
collection.
need, man. You know, we need a bit of fun. We need a bit of like keeping people like involved in the chain and creating transactions and talking about things. And like I say, we've got more things to talk about on Juno. We'd be happily
Yeah,
putting
yeah.
spaces
I'll
up
be
every
like for
bi-weekly.
me
You
too.
know.
Like I'm there where the user is, right? Like I'm still a fan of Juno, so if you can get like more of like because right now like there's only one Juno raffle there, right? Like if you can
Yeah,
get
yeah.
like some of the traction of like people Juno utilizing the platform, that would show. Because the thing is, we still have to fund this thing, right? Like we can't go and like launch the like everything we build everywhere because like you still have
Needs
to
needs
do
needs a
indexing,
sustainable
do all
income,
the thing.
of course.
And I'm trying to like have a business model to it too. It's like let's say I launch on Juno, there's no interaction or user like it's
Yeah.
gonna be like a waste of funding, you know what I mean? So like if we can get like the Juno community to be involved, I would love to that to happen. Where like people are use like Juno is being utilizing in the
Mm-hmm.
platform and like feedback loop. Yeah, I
Yeah.
would love to like launch it natively on
Amazing.
Juno as well. Well,
Amazing.
yeah, and there's also other thing too, right? It's not just a raffle, like I mentioned. I don't
Yeah.
want this to be a loan and a raffle system because there's more thing I want to do too.
I mean that
Um,
loan thing's unbelievable, man. So it's like I'm
yeah.
wondering, can you like can you put an NFT up and borrow Juno? How does that work? Does the Juno have
Oh
to be
yeah.
on Stargaze?
No, so let's say right now, right? You wanna borrow for go on the loan section. You're gonna see the new loan. When you click on that, uh, you have a let's say you have a bad kid on Stargaze, right? You can click on the
Yeah.
new loan. You click on that, and you put the request. You request how many Juno you want.
So if I click new loan
Yeah,
and then it's select an NFT, loan NFT, right? I can upload my NFT here and loan details. I could select the denomination for Juno and just
yeah,
say I want 10,000 Juno for this NFT. Loan me that. That's cool, man. Very cool.
yeah.
I mean, there's another great way to engage people in the Juno market. Fantastic, mate. Love it.
Yeah, and we can add like everything we build in the future, so we can add denomination and do all that. Uh, yeah,
Brilliant.
like I say, like still a fan of Still would love to see the community succeed.
Let's
And
get
I'll
talking about this. And
yeah,
what I did recently was I set up a channel, like we're talking about synergies with other chains. I set up a channel today on Flix TV, another great platform for like uploading
yeah,
content to. You know, we're going to have a lot of stuff on there as well. I think it's great. I just want to say, well, listen, we'll cut it there, right? We'll say, I just want to thank you for all your valuable insights, mate. And, you know, before we wrap it up, is there anything else you'd like to share about Atlas App or any final advice for the Juno community here, Jacob?
yeah. I would say yeah. At last time we started in not technically we had like we were in we were involved. Yeah, and I'm still involved with Juno in a sense, and I actually want Juno to succeed.
Yeah,
And like even like a collection, right? Like like we learned that in Juno Denom and stuff.
yeah,
Like that was back in the day with Loop. Um, but yeah, so I would say just like for me, just like looking forward for what's gonna happen,
yeah.
what's the council gonna do in Charter because I was
We're going to,
involved. I was
yeah,
involved
yeah. I
with
remember
Charter
the early
too.
days. I remember you
Yeah,
in
like
the working group.
yeah, the working group. And yeah, so I'm
Good
excited
man.
for what's ahead. And yeah, so if you're watching, maybe get a Gekkies. Like, that's a little bit of shit. but like a
We
get
will.
keys.
I will put all the
That's our main
information.
protection.
I will get
Um,
all the information in the description below, and we'll get this put out.
yeah, let's get because I want this to be interchain, right? Not just Stargaze. Like I want to rally a
Yeah,
group of like community everywhere, right? Um, so let's
yeah,
do it because like
wicked.
the future is interchain, right? It's not just one chain.
100%.
Um,
Totally with
yeah.
you.
So
All right, we appreciate your time and expertise, Jacob. Thank you for joining us today, and thank you for the community for watching. See you in another episode very soon.
all right, see you, bro.
See you.
All right,
Bye
bye.
bye.